You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
A pleasant good morning and welcome to yet another edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you live at Liberty Television, our Facebook, YouTube, and we websites. We bring to you this edition of the program this morning. My name is Al-Hassan Kuruma.
And my name is Belkaba. Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 18th day of September 2025. Inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, like all time we can tell on us say whenever we deal with any issue, we ensure so we get all sides to the story for ensure so we program them and content that we create always balance so that everybody go get in your own time for respond to whatever issue we a person gets involved in. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, if we don't follow on different occasions, we don't talk to the All People's Congress APC party regarding the issue we get for do with former Vice President Alhaji Chief Samsumana. As at that time, we don't get yet somebody from their own side for can clear the air as to their own position and all of the issues where they go on currently. We know say the latest one is that inside this particular September, Alhaji Chief Samsumana will call a press conference outside the SAM28 Movement. In that press conference, they been talk to the public, it been make mention of certain things where they go, where impersonal they go through where he believes say no to justice regarding in come one back now the APC party we make it don't care the matter go now the PPRC for look into in concerns them where it gets. Well, in this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we can hear from the SAM28 Movement. What exactly then they do? We day about give or take 3 years to the next elections. 2028 election go for being a salon. Waiting the apple this movement, waiting at the current situation with Alhaji Chief Samsumana and the APC in position and all the concerns them where it gets. Now that's what they can look at now this edition of the program. And members of yourself when they watch the Breakfast Show can drop your comments, ask your question regarding the issue we discussed. Send them to the number +232 74 200 545 or drop in the comment section. Now the different platform also they get Liberty Online TV. Now the studio this morning I want to welcome Brema Michael Ture, we now the Chief of Staff now the SAM28 Movement. Good morning, it's a pleasure having you.
Morning and thanks for having me for the first time since when I established this outfit.
All right, so I don't tell the viewers them this morning. We don't get the All People's Congress APC party on different occasions. We don't come talk on this issue we get for do with Alhaji Chief Samsumana in come on back na the party, in statements na the party, in position na the party, where na that don't lead una na the movements for go to the PPRC. For get clarification around issues then we get for do with the All People's Congress and the position where Chief Samsumana hold currently now the party. But before we delve into the issues then they just for the viewers then we perhaps know waiting this SAM28 they all about. Just start first for unpack the SAM28 movement for the viewers. Waiting in the bot.
Thank you. Well, the SAM28 movement start from 2023, where we have been SAM23 when Chief Alhaji Samsumana been pursue the possibility of participating in the flag bearer race of 2023. So now in the SAM28 Movement form, where it not happened in 2023, now we look at 2028. So we transition from SAM23 to SAM28. This is now the movement where they work with Chief Samsumana for help them actualize in political vision of becoming the next flag bearer at the APC and eventually the next president in the 2028 elections, where he would not be flag bearer at the APC. So basically that's what the movement is all about, for work with them step by step with all of the things and way we don't do from as far back as 2020, where he finally decide, say he want to come back to the APC after all of the things that will happen where other people and on the Canaya, severally from the National Secretary General come to the comrade them, okay. Don't they Canaya and talk about, and so all of them things and they. So SAM28 is here to work with Chief Samsumana for actualizing political vision, basically, in a nutshell.
Having a movement within a political party in a one way, for different reasons, you ask different people and will give you their own perspective about having a movement within a political party. Is it safe for say this SAM28 is a political movement where they inside the APC?
No, this is just, like you say, an exploratory team, basically, where they're outside of the political party, where they help an individual for guide them as to how, who steps the way for take and what he for do for pursue in political dream. That's all the SAM28 movement is about. So we are APC, we respect the ideals of the APC, we subscribe to the ideals of the APC, but we are a team, where an exploratory team for look into the possibility of getting Chief Samsumana into the flag bearer race of the APC, and eventually, once he becomes the flag bearer, it becomes an APC thing. So SAM28 will probably disintegrate after that point day, because we no longer have a reason to exist, because now it don't become the element of focus for the APC party, and we being part of the APC, we all go then now rally with everybody else for push them forward.
So you mentioned, say, the movement involve owners, members within the APC party. The party recognize this particular movement, SAM23. Now we don't transition to SAM28.
So we are not an affiliate group of the party. So let's make that distinction there. We're not an affiliate group. An affiliate group of the party register with the party, so the party recognize them, and they accord them delegate rights. They get a percentage for delegates. We are not one of those affiliate groups. We're not just like where you say a JFK group or Jagaban group or Richard Conte group. Richard Conte get the Unifier group. You see, so that's just what it is. They work with Chief Samsumana, and so it stopped there. We're in APC, and we subscribe to the APC stuff. We're registered members. Me don't verify as a member, I get my card and everything. So the same with everybody else where they in the SAM28 movement. Primarily, they will focus now for Chief Samsumana for guide them as to how he will eventually become the flag bearer. Once he becomes flag bearer, that's it.
Take me through how the movements in journey don't sound like from 2023 to now we are in 2025 heading towards the 2028 elections. How the movements don't sound like?
From 2020, so step by step, we they work for guide them. We get a strategic team within the movement. We get various teams. We get a media team. Just about all of the committees or teams that working there in a bigger movement where they pursue a particular goal. So we get a finance team, all of that. So all of the elements, and they work towards a particular thing for promote the overall goal winner for help guide them as to who steps the way for take for become the next flag bearer. And so from 2020, from the time we don't manifest interest by writing a letter to the APC, because first, I think it's important for law establish that one day. Then we don't expel them. As far back as 30th April 2020, then get a letter on the 6th of March 2015, say we don't expel you. After waiting, people are now later on come back and saying a lie will be lie. It's all down there, that story the day. But he decide for come back, and not only that he wake up one morning and just say, let me go back to the APC. No less a person that the then chairman and leader and former President Ernest Bai Koroma reached out to them through one Honorable Dada Tumu Bangura while in Ghana after 2018 election, when they see the damage basically where the C4C caused to the APC particularly. Because for the first time, APC no able to pull the kind of votes then where they're supposed to pull Nakono because the C4C existed as a party under Chief Samsumana in leadership. So they reach out to them, say come back to your daddy party in Ghana with high profile people in Ghana. After that, they meet again in Nigeria in another encounter on the same thing of convincing him to come back. Ambassador Johnny Ambasu was a witness to that meeting in Nigeria. Finally, Chief Samsumana decided to come back. But he not just come back and just come and enter. He attended a NAC meeting. He manifest interest. He want to come back. That party. Then tell him, say, go resign from the C4C if you're serious about coming back to the APC. And he did. On the 4th of January 2020, he resigned from the C4C. On the 4th of January, on the 6th of January 2020, 2 days later, C4C writes him back and say, we don't receive a letter of resignation, we don't accept them. Goodbye, we wish you good luck. Now, anything else where you wish for, go do. From that end, he cut ties with the C4C. But keep in mind, from the 30th of April 2015, Chief Samsumana no longer gets any ties with the APC because now the day and the way then go qualify in expulsion now been to money. Usai a regional chairman go to map and say, well, I don't consult with all me district chairman there. We don't agree for toe the line with the party. Say we agree for the decision we then take for expel the vice president. Nobody don't know about that consultation there, whether it took place or not, but it was accepted then as a norm. So we agree with that, but not give him the right to appeal. It then the constitution, so you get 30 days within which he for appeal. Then suspend on the 6th of March. By the 26th of March, 20 days later, he submitting appeal. Nobody no ever watch him. That is the reason why he go win in case now the ECOWAS court. The ECOWAS don't interfere with the Supreme Court and decision for remove him as a vice president, for the president for remove, and they say no, that is a country business. But una not allow the man inside the party for appeal. And so now because una expel him, now he make, in fact, he lost in position as vice president. You cannot belong to a political party anymore, and that is a requirement. So that is how he wins. He say, una violate human rights. So Chief Samsumana, like any other person before, come back and say, well, now this una do to me APC, I they sue now, I they do this to una, but not one. Or if before rally a militia, like Dr. Rick Machar do, the vice president of South Sudan, and say, I can't fight for me right. He rally in tribes then they fight in South Sudan and kill Lete. Pastor then say, come back, law can settle them. Chief Samsumana do that. He go Ghana, he go sit down there, then form C4C, then call him. Now, politician not to carpenter, not to fisherman, he need for making political career relevant. He joined the C4C, become a leader, and win all the seats in a corner. So he has a base, political base and political capital for that matter. So therefore, not heavyweight. So if that don't happen, when I don't see that example, 2023 come. In 2020, he write on 7th of January 2020. It take the APC 8 months for let the NAC, the second highest decision-making body, for Sidom and look into the request for reinstatement. Keep in mind, because now the key word that one. When they finally sit on the 8th of September 2020, they agree unanimously. Because at least from the letter where Ambassador Usman Fodian sent to Chief Samsumana after that meeting on the 10th of September, 2 days later, then what's the day? You have been pardoned. Your expulsion lifted. Those are keywords we person for pay attention to. And your request to be restored to your initial position can only be endorsed at a national delegates conference. Maybe not just like you also say they have employing us last year, then tell you say they on probation for 1 year. Today, this day, now the probation done. When they give the letter of confirmation, not to the date today, then they put the date of appointment, because from the time they take you, you don't become a member of this establishment. You're a paid member, and they pay you every month, so you're a member. The National Delegates Conference only require for qualify in membership, but he was a member since the 10th of September when they sent out the letter 2020, and that's what we're looking at. And at that end, have been the bone of contention. Say no, that letter there with the Mingia, in fact, when they fed the 5-year clause, say enough now you don't finally say it fall within the 5-year clause from the 10th of September to the 10th of September past so now 5 years. By next year, he's overqualified to participate in the flag bearer race. Then they go draw that it. So that letter they say, oh, the Mingiang, it's not even legal. Because a judge be don't say, nah, the National Publicity Sector Sidom. Now he tell the world, say, the judge be done rebel. It's not legal. So the letter oh bingi that man they is not legal. Because now that the judge say, hey Papa God. Now the only thing that the way the executive been doing not legal, it puts this party under serious problems. Maybe we all know say in 2018 now the same illegal executive now they select Dr. Samura Kamara as presidential candidate for that party day. Is it trouble? So that selection was illegal? The same executive now they give symbol to the members of parliament who go to parliament. So they are all illegal? The same executive now they select the members of the Constitutional Review Committee who review the same constitution now than the court so they are illegal, the committee who they select illegal, and the document who they put together is illegal. You see the danger? So now go pick one tiny thing. Now the judgment we get for do with Chief Samsumana because that's the target for create all these problems here when they create for ourselves. So what if anybody wake up one morning and say, well, now you say, oh, brah, now you're not the spokesman. You say, oh, now not be legal. So all the things now do not legal, including selecting an illegal presidential candidate we run in 2018 and 2023.
On our movements, on the SAM like the APC party, they target Chief Samsumana. On the SAM that way?
It's obvious now from the activities, you know, we go step by step for let's get internal redress because the constitution say not take you matter na treat if you don't know inside. Now we start when they disqualify in 2023 say he not qualify. After they accept Paul Pajero Bangura way left the APC or no resign. He left the APC because he vex say Dr. Minkailuba late, former Minister of Education, replace him as district chairman. That's Onkolele district he vex. He goes sit down. When Alhaji Musa Tawali formed the Citizens Democratic Party in 2018, Paul Pajero Bangura go join him. He not resigned from the APC. He not only tapped for joiner, it became his running mate. According to the APC Constitution, 1995 Constitution, then, now the highest form of anti-party activity would therefore expel you almost immediately. You don't belong to two political parties there at the same time, and you don't go at the level of a running mate to that other political party. But now, the same Paul Pajero Bangura came back in 2023, pay to the APC and say, I want to be flag bearer, and they allow him. He go run as a flag bearer candidate at the 2023 National Delegates Conference. Chief Samsumana, they say, no, even though we not give letter, he not qualify.
In all of this, one big question where people only ask is, what in Chief Samsumana wants? We make now, when I don't reach a stage, when I don't do PPRC, where I believe so obvious when I go for reach na courts. Because the other day we talked to the party secretary general. This matter for them has been done and dusted. They don't quote different sections now on a party constitution. We them believe say even the letter we then get Chief Samsumana, he accepts the letter at that time. All of a sudden, then they see now it is say the content of that letter about alien statements, that position within that letter, in coming as an ordinary person, according to them now, it don't change.
Okay, well, until quite
so waiting change from that time where Chief Samsumana accept that letter, where then reinstate them, when now it don't change, it don't even go PPRC about this in reinstatement where we don't accept in the past. Waiting don't change.
So a letter of reinstatement was sent to him on the 10th of September 2020, like I say. Well and good, because he requests to be reinstated. 9 days on the letter he sent to the APC on the 7th of January. On the 8th of September, they meet on the 10th of September, a letter comes to them. They said 10th September, say, we don't reinstate you. Your suspension don't lifted. You have been pardoned. Only that we will confirm your reinstatement at a National Delegates Conference. The area of the Constitution where Ambassador Usman Fodi and Sanai quotes, that Article 8 of the Constitution of 1995, nothing other than the Bebel we talk so. Turn up and in and out. I don't challenge the lawyer. Now, AYB then this year, he look in other day. Now, party philosophy, 90 day. Nothing other day we say to be endorsed at a National Delegates Conference. So he just quotes a very erroneous part of a constitution just for satisfy a document. I don't challenge them many times. Let any one of them come forward to say, "Nine this now," because me don't read and pass 20 times that part day, not another day. So if you don't give somebody a letter of reinstatement, say then don't pardon her, then don't lift in suspension. That in itself means you don't restore them. Whatever the issue, I go take the National Delegates Conference, just qualify that letter day. Like the example I give, the employee aside, then give probation. So then they say no. Now only at the National Delegates Conference where they go qualify that letter, then at the time in membership starts. No, wrong. So that is our contention. You know, go disenfranchise them, because the only target here is to disallow him from participate in the flag bearer race. Because if they say 2023 now you become a member, next year is the flag bearer race.
So now that aspect there be one for no. When them be suspend and expel from the party, coming back with the reinstate on which grounds they reinstate on which membership grounds with the party reinstate? Is it coming back to the party as an ordinary member, or you get another position within coming for the second time at the party?
So if you look at Article 11 of the very constitution of the APC 2022 constitution, the new one now, it tell you say, would that be not be president? Would that be not be vice president? Would that be not be speaker of the house? Would that be not be deputy chairman and deputy chairman, national secretary general, and then categories, and they all fall under which you call honorary foundation membership. So when it can verify a membership, they bring all the documents and everything, all the payments we don't make. Then look at all. Now then go process the form. Now then do all things at the machine. Then generate a card. Inside the card, then get a honorary foundation member. Only that they say date of membership now July 2023. How can a honorary foundation member be a new member in a political party, for Christ's sake? That's the absurdity. Who would they challenge? Some of the things that will happen. Who would they challenge? How can you do that? You say now honorary foundation member. Honorary foundation member means now then start, now then at the one thing. When are the big guns at the party? But you say a new member. Like what you say, now I've been brushed this way this village just start to hold on to turn now. But you're not stranger in this village. That's exactly what they try for tell Chief Samsumana. Now that is the challenge. So what he is looking for is justice. For answer your question. What the SAM28 is looking for, not justice. No use tactics for eliminate somebody. First you say na 5-year clause, you miss am. Now you say na ruling from a judge, you miss am. Because that ruling they just open a whole lot of kind of canker worms, we will create problems for the party very soon when anybody challenge them. So if you say, oh, the constitution will not come out and nobody no challenge them, you know, it's a lame argument, because maybe you and me no say a law only becomes violated if somebody no challenge them. Una day, na 98 na day, una been the way lawyer Gabi don't go and go say, hey, this dual citizenship business here, it then now law say if somebody na a citizen of another place, you not qualify for going to parliament, you not qualify for be president in this country before they enforce them. So just because they had not enforced it before, no means say a whole water. You know, when I read then this year, the National Secretary General now of the SLPP go talk, say, oh, SLPP themselves get their 5-year clause now the constitution, and they see people and they rejoice. That does not make it right. Just because it is there does not make it right. The law say, Section 41 of the Constitution way big past any other law, say, for let you qualify for be president of this country, for be a citizen, which is what Chief Samsumana is. If you belong to a political party, which is what he is a honorary foundation member of the APC party. If you be 40 years and above, they in over 60 years, you for qualify for be elected as a member of parliament, which he qualifies to be for.
But again, inside on our 2022 reviewed constitution, articles and DD
56B,
where they tell you say for don't be 5 years.
56B, now
membership for don't be 5 years before the party they make you a flag bearer.
Right.
Where you go eligible for be a flag bearer, and that's one thing where the Secretary General been cite out the other day will be the talk to Naya. So as far as them concerned, they know they say Alhaji Chief Samsumana not a member of the APC. He's not contesting for be president, not them party, because the constitution of them party go only make you eligible for be a flag bearer where you don't become a member for 5 years. Where according to them, this stage, it is not ripe for Chief Samsumana for contest that position.
Well and good, that's their position. But their own constitution, the 2022 constitution of the APC, and the ground norm, the 1991 constitution, also a big passing company. Baby, that is the crux of the matter here. In section 35(2) of we constitution, it clearly states the political parties, them programs, then their aims, then their objectives, then everything what they do, not for they in contravention with the national constitution. And all of them things they what they do for, not for be in contravention, therefore align. If in in contravention, the ground norm, the national constitution takes preeminence over any other law. Now that is say, not to me say. They see and they a lawyer then they see every day, or at least I assume say them for able to see and read them every day, because that me they do. When me not a lawyer and a fool, I they read Bokula understand. They on the lawyer don't expect for educate we, now they confuse we. It's there very clearly. 41 also states and very clearly. Waiting for make you qualify for be president. Waiting make them think say any constitution or any other law for supersede the national constitution for Christ's sake. That is where we are with this.
All of this gets for sense around the Temodengi Alaji Chief Samsumana in statement.
Which is the 10th September 2020.
People on they say why it not being contest and say I'm not the hold this letter based on the content where they before it can change now in the future.
Not to the letter Chief Samsumana they contest against. As a matter of fact, the letter na evidence will prove say you cannot disenfranchise him. He is qualified because on the date of that letter, 10th September 2020, now he become a member of the APC. September 2020, he passed so.
But there was no on a national delegates conference not being whole when I am being subject so for approve and coming one back na the party.
He hold in 2023. So regardless of when the national delegates conference hold, he hold there, and when we reach there, no lesser person than the former chairman and leader Anas Baiko must stand in the full view of every delegate and say APC na Kubra party not to show all my ally. Yes, the delegates. We all for come together for let we win election, not so they say yes. So therefore, the one they will be vex and go. The one they will then suspend, the one they will they expel, let they all come back, not to so they are like, yes. That's an affirmation of that letter that was given to him in 2020. Same way where them pull out. When they gonna be in Timani, the regional chairman, the Tima person, where I don't consult with all my district chairman, them we don't know whether that consultation they take place. But we took it for what they said. He said, I don't consult with my district chairman. They don't say, or for the vice president. That's how he was expelled. That's how they qualify expulsion under NDC day. So if the same similar NDC with the similar pronouncement from the chairman and leader, former chairman and leader, go endorse that letter there, what is the difference? So this is where we are with this. They're not they pick and choose the things they way for right and wrong. Let them address the Paul Pajero issue first. Then constitution don't say you for don't be 5 years. Paul Pajero, was he 5 years in the APC? Possibly left and go join another political party and be running mate? They able to explain that any sign or any court now anywhere in the world.
So you want for mention say there is a little bit bias with regards to because the party decides the new constitution we no favor Samsumana.
Okay, so let's tell you about that new constitution. When you go to that new constitution, my brother, Alasan, right? Yeah. Go read that later on. Article 81 of that constitution when they talk about so. It say, upon the coming into force of this constitution, which is the 2022 constitution, the constitution of the party of 5th December 1995 shall cease to have effect. That's not the repeal clause inside the constitution. Say, you, Mr. 1995 constitution, from this day, where this new one here don't cancel, you will not judge you again. Will they go with this new one? However, because the one that we draft the constitution, we understand, say, things and they way they don't happen inside the 1995 constitution, we still right and valid, and their actions and they still legal. Article 82A of that same constitution after 81, 82A is say, notwithstanding the provision in Article 81, where say this constitution don't now repealed, nothing done under the authority of this constitution, existing constitution, which is 1991 constitution, 1995 constitution, shall be regarded as invalid. Nothing done under that constitution, they shall be regarded as invalid. Either than the 2022 constitution, they not will ever read unto you. Now the area of the constitution and the balance, they don't want the person people and no say in the way. Article 81 and Article 82B. 82A, now the transitional clause, we say all three way be not happy and I don't count inside your back.
Quickly, BMT, you don't make mention of on our 2023 National Delegates Conference. Also, I say former Ernest by Kroma, when I've been chairman and leader for our party at that time, been make a huge announcement, say the APC Nasoriat party don't will be don't go, let them come and all of that. And the letter we then be give Chief Samsumana for readmit them was in 2020. And for you, now that 2023 National Delegates Conference Day, that announcement where the former president and chairman and leader been make at that time was just a clear manifestation of reaffirming in coming back na the party.
Yes.
But let me just quickly take a slide part of our constitution, Article 13. The G part of let we just see down there. It said the decision to readmit a person to the party shall be made by the National Delegates Conference. Women say now 2023 the counts of the APC begin, because now that time the National Delegates Conference hold. How you go explain that particular part of the article where say the decision for readmit somebody in the party, like the case of Chief Samsumana, if for being at the National Delegates Conference 2023 to now, is it 5 years?
So that is to say, with that one way, so that is to say anything will happen inside 1995 constitution no hold water. But the 2022 constitution protects everything will happen in the 1995 constitution in Article 82A. If you go there, you will see them. Say, notwithstanding the provision in Article 81, nothing done under the authority of the existing constitution shall be regarded as invalid. Not to be right, nothing shall be regarded as invalid. You gave a letter in 2020, that letter still remains valid. That is what 82A is saying. So why do you now want to invalidate it because you have a new constitution? And now inside the new constitution, they're right hand. You see now, that's the thing where they tell you now. Inside the very, go there to that constitution, let them put it on the screen. You will see 82A. Because if finally the viewers, they also see that one day. Then they say, well, what did happen now? Now, on the court constitution, and now on the constitution, Article 82A. Notwithstanding the provision in Article 81, where they make them rejoice, because he repealed the 1995 constitution. But 82A protects every action that had been taken under the 1995 constitution by saying you cannot invalidate it.
But the confirmation only happened in 2023.
So let me tell you what happened. In 2021, where the NRM take the party to court because they want to go adopt a constitution way before be almost like the same 1995 constitution. The NRM say no, that's enough for happy now. That constitution they need for change. But Kutin and they side, we no favor present day democracy. Take them go to court. Now, the judge ordered him on the 9th of August 2021. The judge ordered them for go do two things. A court order, for Christ's sake. Go adopt your new constitution and deal with all unresolved membership disputes. Two things. 9th August 2021, inside Justice Fisher ruling, you go see and in paragraph 58. He did it. When they go, because they know say they may not give Chief Samsumana a letter in 2020, and by resolving a membership issue in 2021, that go don't qualify them for participating in the 2023 flag they were raised. When they go, they only go adopt the constitution and refuse for address membership disputes. Now, what happened? When they come back and report to the judge, say, we don't come on the National Delegates Conference, then the judge say, no. On the issue of unresolved membership issues, they are asking now for go do in line with the adoption of una constitution. This una fail for do in contempt of the orders the way agree now. Therefore, una go back and go do the other thing una left behind, the unresolved membership disputes. You know what they do? Now press release they send out Ambassador Usman for the answer and they say this unresolved membership dispute we will do one in the next National Delegates Conference, which is in 2023. Now the judge say no, not to Yasu. We are not even legal anymore, and that time the Alfred Peter Conte don't bring in case. Say then people are for good and not legal. The reason why the judge stepped them aside and bring in the ITGC when are the result of the case where Alfred Peter Conte bring forward to the court. So they failed to do what a judge told them to do. So if then the court ruling, let them address that one first. Where the judge be telling them for go resolve membership issues, because when I not say if una before do in 2021, Samsumana qualifies right there. Una not do one. Two things where the judge order and I go do one thing and I left the other. Contempt. They stand in contempt to this day. So how now go play with somebody in membership and in political feature like that? You don't do that. It's unacceptable, totally. This is what the SAM28 movement is pursuing. We would not let them disenfranchise this poor man just for sentiment's sake. Go beat the man at the ballot box if you're able, for Christ's sake. But why would you be so afraid of somebody for go contest now flag their race like that?
So
it's not fair.
How strong this movement they for fight against this issue they talk about injustice and also looking into the constitution, we now one of the main issue surrounding Samsumana in flag bearership position.
We strength lie in the national constitution in the first place apart from any other thing, because neither the grand law will supersede any other law. See, now we take a step by step. When in the National Secretary General discover say Chief Samsumana issue na problem, now in bring am to the Elders Council. The Elders Council provided for the constitution, and then at the conscience of the party. When things they happen, now then he calls the parties, he don't bring headache, now help we solve them. He bring the matter to the Elders Council. The Elders Council called Chief Samsumana. We see them severally. After they don't hold several meetings, they call you on the 4th of April, 2024. Say, Unakamo, the party don't give you this responsibility for looking to Chief Samsumana in case. We go there, we present all evidence, backlog payments. He said the person not to remember, he take money from him. For Christ's sake. He said not to remember, but he take money from him. So all them here, backlog payments, everything, flag bearer fee, 30 million, amigo pay in a bank. Bring the slip, then give me receipt. Backlog payment, amigo pay in a bank, 12 million. Give a slip, now give me receipt. Wait 10 can for participate, now say the man not qualify. So the Elders Council look at all them here and say, no waiting. After everything we don't see inside this case, this man, una would they recommend to una, the leaders of the party say, una bring this man back unconditionally. That's a key word there. Now in the NAC meet in response to that position of the Elders Council, then call me back. That was the 22nd of May, 2024. We go there back. 4 or 5 hours deliberation. We present to case back with all evidence. The head of the legal team, lawyer African Authority, was there. Where we go back and forth to chairman Minkalu say, well, then tuna see this man here, let it come back to the party unconditionally. Now the East District chairman, Kasho Hulan Cole say, chairman, wait oh. The people in Dina don't wait for me. We are go there, we ask me this, what you mean by this unconditional return of Chief Samsumana back to the APC? Now he say, well, until the law here, I help we. Lawyer African Authority say, taking time, break and down a premise in presentation on 4 things. He said there is the law. He said there is what they call equity in law. He said you get expediency in law, and you get the conscience of the law. He said law start with the law. We don't take money from this man. He said, but make and clear now. Because now that the other thing they go and talk about. He said the people and they go and talk say Chief Samsumana paying money to the ITGC. He said, let me make it clear now, say the ITGC was established by a court order, and therefore the ITGC illegitimate because the ITGC was the APC at the time. They don't step down the entire executive. So there was no APC. The ITGC was the APC. He said, let me make it clear. He said, so if you take money from somebody, and you say not to remember, the person can use the law. That's the law. He said, equity. Paul Pajero Bangura. He said, he can't pay after he don't left the CDP. Una accept them. Chief Samsumana una give letter una say no qualify. He says equity in law can look at that one day. Because whoever comes to equity should come with his hands clean. He said the third one, the conscience of the law. In good conscience, after all things would happen, good or bad, una the leaders and consider and say, let me take this back. He said, but expediency comes in. If it happen when it's supposed to happen, let somebody not get aggrieved and go outside. That's how we ended this thing.
Justice, where you say the SAM28 movement wants for Alhaji Chief Samuel Samsumana. Now, waiting exactly na the justice way una wants, because for the party, they don't take Chief Samsumana back like any other ordinary member. We can join the party, and they expect and now say this period all one at the back and forth. If for the work for the party for achieve what they want. Waiting at this justice we una want.
So in the first place, not today Chief Samsumana don't start for work for the party at a time where all man they all where they talk so now abandon the very party under the ITGC because they consider them as strangers. They all can't take the party. They all abandon her. Now the time Chief Samsumana been spending money. Samara Bendugu 100 million we give for help the party. They win the seat there. Very difficult election and several other elections where he help for finance. While them back away, they don't give 1 shilling. For them they undermine the whole process. But today they want a clean party, but you did not support it at the time when you were supposed to support it. Let he stand firm and grow and move on. The justice we are looking for is, do not disenfranchise him, not disqualify him from participating in a flag bearer race where you know say you don't get the local standard for do that. That's our premise. Let him go participate like everyone else because the grand law, the constitution say, the man satisfy the 4 things then way somebody forget as a ceremonial for stand for presidency in this country.
So now they use the national constitution against that of the APC constitution.
Maybe we're using everything. Keep in mind that the national constitution will be used against the one they way na dual citizens. Remember, from 1991, people don't go to parliament. Nobody not get a term. But in 2018, somebody blow the whistle. Now, only when laws are challenged, now people get time for looking to them. Now, today, this morning, I've been read a part of that section 35(2) of the Constitution, where I look at them. Section 35(1). They say political parties, among all other things where they for do, why they exist, they also exist for sponsor candidates for presidency, for all other positions, their local council and everything. Now, if you go put a law, say, the candidate for get money, where the law don't tell you, that the constitution say now for sponsor that candidate, once the people and don't elect and say this now the person want, it's a controversial thing. What you want to prove? We want for proof say nobody not get the right for bastardize the national constitution is one. Nobody not get the right for disenfranchise somebody when you not get the legal standing for do that. That's what we were trying to prove. Not for Chief Samsumana, but for tomorrow you, Mabel, in the event that you decide for going into politics, you're not going to want to let anybody do that to you. That's what we want to establish. Now, what happened to them in 2015 when they expel them? It was established now, say, no president in this country again, no go sack in vice president if the law remain like I did so. No president. No go able to sack a vice president. So he don't able to establish that one day, even though he suffer the disadvantage, but going forward, no one would be enduring or going through that kind of difficulties then they again. So you see, that is what laws then are meant for. Precedents. In don't establish that precedence day from that same day.
But the national constitution, Michael, is supreme, and the APC party at this moment they concentrate on the party constitution, like you mentioned about moving from the 1995 constitution to this new constitution where they don't develop. You don't feel say now this new constitution the party more they concentrate than the national constitution?
Well, the party can do anything they want for do, but at the end of the day, we get what they call the Supreme Court. You see, what will carry case to them from the Elders Council, the NAC, will not see road. Now go to the last step when are the disciplinary and grievance handling committee waiting at the constitution say when then kinds here happen now get the responsibility if somebody can complain for sit down and look into the matter. 3 weeks would they go back and forth, would they go there and they call we, would they go down the committee at the end of the day, because now we write complaints to the disciplinary committee against Lawyer Lance and Adumwe, the National Secretary General, we give a card, we say honorary foundation member but new member. Then sit down 3 weeks back and forth. At the end of the day, they call we on the 6th of August on a Wednesday morning for go tell we say in all of these 3 weeks, oh don't sit down, don't look into all this matter, we not get the right for cut this case now. So basically they tell we say take your case, go any side. That's why we went to the BPRC. Now the only other next step after the internal redress mechanism no work. Now that the APC constitution say. So we go to the PPRC. That's where we are now. If you not work for we day, we go on the last side, the Supreme Court. You know they take cutlass and go there for go fetch anybody.
Go wish for at this period. 2026 elections get for be within the APC for get on a flag bearer. The movement go wish for take on a party to courts within this period.
You know, maybe it's unfortunate. I listened to the National Secretary General, they asked that same question. You know what he say? He said, if anybody want to take the party to court, so be it. You wait for protect the party against anything. You say, so be it. So who am I where you want for disenfranchise? For listening to you about timelines and everything. I want my rights. Even if I get the right today, they say tomorrow at the convention, so be it. For borrowing word, so be it. But my right has to be established.
They do this for the general good. If it's for the general good, why risking taking on a party to court who on a no say go affect the whole elections calendar? Okay,
so if their way is supposed to protect the party and hold the tenets of the party, the philosophy and everything of inclusiveness, not care about that, why would I, now for disenfranchised, care about that? Because now for care about that past me. Now for look into the all things and you know, see, as a family, now that they tell me now the grievance and disciplinary committee say, this would they settle and I as a family, they not go outside. But at the end of the day, look what it come before we for tell we. Una case we no able quarter now. We say what you want to do? Go begin send gun then stone them at the party office. No, this now a country of laws. You go through the process. So we go now the PPRC. Now then the next step will for go.
If the movements don't look at the advantages and disadvantages of this decision, where if PPRC outcome not meets on expectation on a plan for go Supreme Court, and I don't look at the advantages and disadvantages for the general good of a party.
All of it, Mabel. But what I'm also saying is, would I forsake the party interest more, Mabel, in this circumstance? Then we hold the party in business at their hand, when are them for protect them. Like we all egg na your hand. Now they don't care about her. In the place of trying for disenfranchise an individual, they don't care about the outcome. Look what in and go draw. Oh, the letter they give you not legal because a judge say the one they will give the letter not legal. No trouble. How about all of the other things they do not legal? And I've been thinking about that. A lawyer of over 25 years, lawyer Lansana Dumbuya for Christ's sake. You think about that? You see, don't look at the law before now begin say all that here. It's dangerous, Mabel. Where Anas by Kuroma been there with the court, he fight for his right to last minute. When he didn't PDP where he feels say he not get a chance for be president day, he left the Nkana APC. Now they can't get a chance for be president. So this is not like things that Chief Samsumana just wake up one morning and say, let it happen. Let there be light like how God be say and there was light. No. Precedent be not set. Nigeria, look at them. Buhari, Tinubu, and the rest of the others, and don't go from one party to another for make themselves politically relevant. Let them achieve them political goal and vision.
So that's been selfish.
No, it's not being selfish. It's being able to promote your political vision for the country because you get the country at hand. If he was selfish, let's say now they pan kuskas. I don't give example of Dr. Rick Masha, where they sack him as vice president.
Gets a lot of option where available to him. At some point, he don't go to the C4C. He still gets an option if really want for pursue in political ambition and forget about the APC. If he feels that no one forget the justice we deserve for the good of the party, forget about them and explore some other options. What you go say to person we get that perspective there in all of this.
I just tell you, say the man be comfortably in C4C, not so. I give the background now. Now they reach out to them. Come back now, you daddy party. And you know, wake up one morning and say, I'm going back. No. And you know why they do that? On a day like this, if C4C before still there alive with Chief Samsumana, FBC would have been in serious trouble. Because C4C before don't grow beyond just Kono and everything. If it don't spread all over the country, it before be a force for reckon with. So they cleverly brought him back because they wanted to kill the C4C.
So he regrets at this stage?
No, he not regret because the APC is the party of his fathers. Now because they drab him. Keep in mind, he not left and go. This now the man who them daddy them they pull diamond and give Papa Sheki say go try. Now kono. All man know that. All man know that. If he been keep all that wealth today, the Samsumana family probably would have been the richest in this country, if not part of the richest people in the world. But he sacrificed so that a day like this would come when in Pikin una not go treat and like say in anybody. But una don't do all what una don't do. And now want time for sacrifice, but una no one for sacrifice. Because all what you care about, now for maintain whatever, whether in our positions or whatever it is, it's selfish. Now they're not the selfish one, Mabel. Seriously.
So how the people now been look at the decision of Chief Samsumana moving from the C4C for come join the APC party? Just like you mentioned, the C4C during the election say they were so very strong and get seats where they win during the election. So for left a party where you don't start, where we don't get the kind foundation inside the political landscape na salon, and go join the APC party where we don't expel you. So how do people look at that particular decision from Samsumana?
It was a difficult situation at the time, but here is the dynamics with Kono. We're different from any other part of Sierra Leone. Kono, no, they follow political parties. If you do read the political history, Kono, then they follow political leaders. From the days of Chief Samsumana, we tell the Kono people and say, this party, when a Kono party were formed, so would they join Sheka Stevens in APC? From that time, would they join Sheka Stevens with the promise, say, after you, Sheka Stevens, you, Samsumana, now you go be the next prime minister. He died before that happened. But that promise is still there. But he joined them. So now in them follow religiously. Where he passed, Kono people they identify lawyer Air Abu Kuruma, father of Sia Yama Kuruma, former first lady. Now in the next political leader where Kono they identify. At that time, lawyer Air Abu Kuruma was leaning SLPP. He gets several positions within the SLPP. So Kono was voting SLPP for the most part. They follow leaders. After him, it's Samsumana. When he came in 2007, Kono moved back from voting for SAPP to APC. In 2012, they vote APC because Chief Samsumana, their political leader, was still there. In 2015, when they expelled and when 2018 election came, they vote C4C because they're picking on Kang with a party. In 2023, when they disallow from participating, they vote SLPP. You see the pattern? Kono is a swing district. You cannot joke with it. Any of the two political parties will joke with Kono, you're in trouble. So they have to pay attention to that.
Basically, the swing based on, is it on tribal lines?
The political leader.
Yes.
Based on their political leader.
So it means if you na Kono, you swing to any of the two political parties, they get that kind of support.
No, see, so if you na Kono, like the one that they saw the Diana Kono and everything, now one person, when a Chief Samsumana, they recognize as the political leader. If he goes APC, they go in APC. For the most part, the majority of them. That's how they behave.
Is it a must for Alhaji Chief Samuel Samsumana contest presidency na salon under the APC? Is this something when I don't settle for, say, it is a must?
It is his right. You can't take it away from him. Just like everyone else who they run around say they want to be flag bearer. It's their right. Some of them, according to an assessment, if you don't know what assess, and I will say, wait till this person they do pan this year, say you want to be president. But it's their right. You can't take it away from them. Look at the ones who are cropping up. Say they want to be flag bearer. Maybe you go sit down and say, what till this person they do this flag bearer thing? But there's nothing you can do. Not their right. They want to be. If the constitution been disqualified, then they would not have been vying for it. But because it's their right, they go for it. So it's not different from Chief Samsumana. He says he wants to be flag bearer. What's different from Dr. Richard Conte, my friend? What's different from Usman Abdallah Timbo, lawyer Usman Abdallah Timbo, my brother? What's wrong with all of the other ones?
But you seem forget a lot of issue about reinstatement. Well, and the time when it come back na the party.
The only issue is now that they create that doubt day. But it's very clear. When I give the man letter in 2020 on the 10th of September, 10th September will pass, so the man done 5 years. Who's one?
If you are to strike a compromise with the APC, waiting will be a deal for Una.
They're not even ready to strike a compromise because otherwise we would have done this matter a long time ago. They're not. They're just ready to fight. For some of them, they say, let a court go pull there. How can you think like that for a political party?
Waiting will be a deal for Una the SAM28 movement.
A deal is go and beat us at the ballot box. Go beat yourself at the ballot box. We told the line. Now, let me give you an example, Mabel. In 2023, when get the opportunity for participating in the flag bearer race, me, when I'm in chief of staff for operations, you know what I did? I tell them goodbye. I not take permission, no. I tell them goodbye. Say, look, me, they go to my village for go campaign for Dr. Samuel Kamara. In the spirit of the APC, I was there for 1 month and 2 weeks. the campaign. He pulled the highest votes past any other politician who don't stand for presidency in other part of the country there. Because we visited all the 144 villages that place there. For talk to the people and let them just forgive for anything, grudge, whatever they may get for the APC, let them vote. That's what you do in the spirit of the APC. Go beat her at the ballot box. You know, even tell me after that and say, a BMT, Akalo go so no, I go say, please, sir. I'm APC and I'm supporting whoever emerge. But do not disenfranchise him. That's her point. Go beat her.
So if I not get this deal, when are the only deal breaker for una for letting allow Alhaji Chief Samsumana for contest like any other person, these 2028 elections, how una they foresee the APC?
Well, we don't have for preempt. We go only say at the Supreme Court level, if you know work na PPRC, where the Supreme Court go tell you say will not qualify, it ends there. That's it, Mabel. If the Supreme Court say the law of the land is small past the APC law, no problem. It's the Supreme Court. That's the way they pull away, go there, where they go say the president get right for pull you. And not bring one
party before you do contest for be president. Because if you not qualify in your party, how you want to use the broader picture of the national constitution for contest where according to the party constitution, you not qualify internally?
Maybe you don't read section 41 actually. Because you only say if you belong to a political party, you don't say if you don't do the 5 years, you don't say if you don't do the 2 years. You don't say if you don't be director of political affairs in Sierra Leone for 5 years. Or a minister for 5 years. He say belong to a political party, be a citizen, belong to a political party, be 40 years and above, and be qualified to be elected as a member of parliament. Now that he say 4 things. That's what we are looking at, Mabel. Not rocket science. This is not rocket science.
The SAM28 movement, are we foreseeing a third force? If you know working at the APC force for Alhaji Chief Samsumana, are we foreseeing a third force?
For say he will go to another political party?
A third force. Are we foreseeing a third force with this movement we wanna get?
Well, I cannot say. Like I tell you, say when the Grand Court, the Supreme Court, if we end up there, they're going to tell you say we not get right. It ends here. Whatever individuals them decide for do would be their own thing. I'm APC. Like I tell you, I give the example. In 2023, even though I not be support Dr. Samura Kamara, in the spirit of the APC, I went over there, spent my money. 1 shilling no sent to we. Now we spend money there from our pocket there. Let's say money no day. But that not be stop we for let we campaign for her.
So if this movement unable for get what una want in the fight for Samsumana, if you say this could bring division within the APC party?
Well, therefore, expect that because it don't manifest in 2018. Nakono, particularly, the way the Kono people and they behave. 2023, it don't manifest. APC, SAPP, for the first time in Kono in 2018, score more votes. For the first time after Chief Samsumana, score more votes than the APC in Kono in 2018. 2023, the same thing. The Kono them vote overwhelmingly for the SLPP. We see the figures.
So are you guys using that for threats in the APC?
No, we're not.
If we not make sure say Alhaji Chief Samsumana contests this particular flag bearer race, there is going to be another issue for the APC in Akono.
Maybe politics is about numbers, as we know it. Why you go look at a number where you know say get an advantage for you and you throw them away? And who do you want to blame after that? You see the number. People and they go for numbers. I say people and they pursue Kono every day, basically. First lady is there fighting for Kwaidu holdings and everything. Now for let get political relevance and capital day. So that on a day that he will need them, they will come around her. That's politics.
But in the sense, that don't mean say them for break the party constitution because they want for satisfy Chief Samsumana because of Kono.
APC, it's not about breaking the party constitution. It's about not contravening the ground law. Let us don't lose sight of that. Not only write the 1991 constitution. Either day, they say no party law, not for be in contravention with the national law. Now that is say, Mabel. It's not that something that I woke up one morning and say APC will not for do this by force. No. And the 1991 constitution say. So why do you want to go against it?
But there are certain constitutions them where they give a timeline for like anybody gets an executive position within any, is it an organization or institution or coming into politics. So there must be a timeline where probably now the APC party they stood the ground.
So who signed the national constitution where any timeline there, you know the day. If the national constitution may say for be member of parliament, it clearly stated there, but for be a member of a political party, for let you contest, you know the day. Say if I don't do the 5 years or 2 years or 1 year as we get now the APC. So anybody can challenge that and go to the Supreme Court will go interpret it. Because if the Supreme Court maintains it, then 14 years we they inside this grand law. Now then possible for satisfy for let you contest for presidency, I not see how they will go favor any other thing beyond that.
So now the issue there with PPRs.
The issue there with PPRs.
So how far the movement don't they go along with this particular case?
Well, as I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, through rumors, we're not certain because we not receive anything official yet. We understand say the APC don't present their own response to the complaints where we came at PPRC. So then we have to give a copy of that response. We sit down with the legal team and look at them. If we satisfy, it ends there. If we're not satisfied, then the PPRC, according to the process, then we'll call with a table. Both sides then argue. If we're not able, after the argument, PPRC will give a chance and say, okay, before we do anything for court case or not court case, now go sit down back.
We've been getting a private legal practitioner the other day. We in belief say within the APC, they want to solve this, then go able to solve this issue without reaching the Supreme Court. When I buy this, say if the party is willing and ready, when I able to solve this internally. Yeah, but that is why we took all the steps, the internal redress mechanism, just so that we're not going to treat. Now we could do all that. Elders Council call, we will go there. The NAC call, we will go there. The disciplinary committee call, we will go there. It's not possible for let be resolved internally.
Because honesty and sincerity, they play inside.
From which parts the honesty, they?
From their own part, because then they look at the truth.
Is it from the executive of the APC?
It is from the executive. Because first of all, they may start the misinformation. They tell people, they say, when I know say Samsumana be not left APC and go form your own party. Those are the things. Now you left APC, go form your own party for Christ's sake. Now na drebam. After I don't lie pan them. And they don't like come back na enact meeting. Then team up there and say na lie will be lie pan this man. Enough for let person before take una court on that alone. You know, maybe Usai, me spend 15 years in the US. If somebody, they say you commit a crime, then convict you for 20 years, you don't do 15 years, new evidence come out, say, not so you commit the crime, and they release you immediately. And in some instances, then they compensate you for wrongful conviction.
So why been let go of that?
For let peace reign. For let peace reign. Even the ECOWAS court been waiting and call a ruling on damages and everything. Ain't not pursue nothing. Here is a man way from the time where he come back after the ECOWAS court, he benefits by way of whether it is people, whether it is money, whether it is allowances, whether it is security or whatever, nothing. You know, blow steam. You don't want the area, you complain about that. You know, they mention that safe. You can only do things then to pass into a certain point. Where pass mark, you know, fine. It will create problems. The reason why we get problems then in the past now for them kinds here. For the Sanko tell you say the reason why he joined Chancellor for bring trouble in this country now because during Sheikh Stephen term, they lock in a prison for 7 years because he condemned Brigadier John Amaru Bangura in coup. So they put in a prison for 7 years. Therefore, APC for hit back. He did. Dr. Rick Marshall said they sack me as vice president. Laugh at you know care say 9 people in Sudan they kill till they kill.
Like you been say earlier, politics is all about numbers, and we all know say the dynamics we don't they happen normally in a salon politics. The swing states like Kono, the swing district like Kono, whosoever they decide say that they didn't vote. It most likely say that the chances they for the presidency come out from that particular political party day. At this stage, the SAM28 movement feels say if they not take back Alhaji Chief Samsumana back to the position where he wants for contest as flag bearer, the APC not go able for win the 2028 elections.
We cannot say
if they not get the backup of Kono based on the decision we go happen from this matter.
Well, we go only reference from a pattern we don't establish from 2018. we see what happened. 2023, we see what happened. Maybe a political analyst will look at that and say, this been not happen in 2018 and it happened this way. It been not happen in 2023, it happened this way. Now, Lord take time for let it not happen again 2028, that same kind of way. So now Lord do something about it. That's what political analysts would do. They not will tell you, say, it will affect you. They will tell you, say, based on the pattern or the precedents we don't see from 2018, 2023, there's a likelihood that it will repeat and we not want for let it repeat. So handle it and solve the problem.
The SLPP winner the ruling party for now gets the same constitution we would say probably would disqualify Dr. Kande Kole-Yunkela will be done left the party and come back and join. So why is it that the political parties have more they concentrate on their own constitution?
I make I say, Alasan, let nobody no rejoice over the fact say a 5-year clause if he did it and the SLPP in the constitution he did it, because it don't make a right. Just because it is there does not make it right. If he did against the national constitution, he did against the national constitution. If Dr. Kande Kela feel passionately about challenging it, this is the time to do that. He can simply, or anybody, APC person says not to SLPP can challenge them. It's a public thing. Political parties are established for the public. So you don't even need for belong to the political party for let challenge the excesses if you go against the constitution. You see when I sit down with Melvin Endesa na radio, he make it clear. He say the grand law, he passed this. He say so if that then the APC then bank on the argument and then go miss them. They have to pay attention to some of these commentaries because they are very important. You know, let them not go dump this party on a hole again in 2028. That's what they need to do. If they care about the party passionately as leaders, that's what they should do.
But if una self care about the party passionately as members, why una self not do likewise and say, let bygones be bygones? Alaji Chief Samsumana, they don't say come back na the APC. Let just go and continue for work for the party, like how the party they demand.
You see, so you see, that argument they made, that is why we came to them. Hey, problem there on a law solver, elders council. Then tell una say, hey, problem there on a do susu. We go na the NAC. The lawyer, maybe you ever ask yourself why una don't ever call lawyer African or Surisi say, you know Kaya. You know why? Lawyer African or Surisi say as head of the legal team, we then go elect na Makeni na the National Delegates Conference. We get the legal right for advice the party. In lawyer them don't advise there on this issue. They meet and look at 3 things: the young Congress, the age limit, the party not protect Uda become president. Say age limit 18 to 35. So as you 35, so if you be president today at 34, now the young Congress, the next day your birthday come, you don't 35. After that birthday day, you know they qualify for continue. So the party not protect. Say if you don't do there, you will continue till you term don't know. So then step the person aside, because the legal team sit down and say now the law. Dr. Samura in stepping aside after 6 months if you not win the elections. The party say yes. That's what the constitution say. Chief Samsumana own. What happen? They put her on the box because they advise them appropriately on what to do. They not ever release that information there to this day. And lawyer Lansana Dumbuya in his office, he tell me, say, yes, indeed. The legal team be sidom. Why ask I say, why you not release Chief Samsumana? No, he tell me, ABMT, but Chief Samsumana, a high profile person. Information, not to you, go just send on social media, so. But when I send the young Congress, you Dr. Samura, you only day, na market. Chief Samsumana only say, na high profile law keeper. Why? Because the legal team be not tell now what they tell now. Now, make know they call them. Then, you not even present na that disciplinary committee where they invite her, nobody.
With all waiting on transpire on this whole issue of Chief Samsumana coming back to the APC, una setting up the SAM28, transforming it to SAM28 now, all waiting on transpire. You quiet moments, who that you think say, or who that them, na the problem na the APC?
Mabel, like how they na salon so. I don't care what anybody go do, when I say people go do na any corner, at the end of the day, they say na President Bio, na in presidency. You're the leader. It's the leadership. provide leadership for Christ's sake, if you're a leader. Because now you then give the responsibility for solve the problems them at a very crucial time where leadership is needed. Some of the things already happen around this country, the president may not even know. But at the end of the day, administration, and they blame. They say, now the SAPP. Look what they not do again. It's the leadership. And this country, not only that you need for provide for let things then go. Maybe if you're going to allow me right now, how you been trying to do it did now? Because discipline, the leadership and discipline don't solve that problem there. Go on IMA Junction. How they been turned? Not to say they turn out today. They turn out now because the discipline and leadership don't solve that problem. That's what leaders do. So it's the leadership that's going to be blamed, no matter how they try to shift the blame. Not them. Now they take decision on behalf of the majority. We have our people suffering today under opposition because of bad decisions them we take as leaders inside the APC. And they cannot shift that blame to the people them or to Chief Samsumana. They need to take responsibility for their actions them and revisit their actions then and solve the problem. Samsumana not a difficult person. No, it's reasonable. But when you begin try for treat and like say Bobo, you know, give you chance. Because at the level of a vice president, and you don't act as president for 83 times, different times as president, you're not a stranger inside governance. So let them not play with like Bobo. I tell you there are certain times during the disciplinary committee where they go there, where they sit down. So after they don't inform the last and I say they meet today. He will send messages and I not get chance for candy. I see a vice president, former vice president come and sit down and they wait for you. Disrespectfully. These are the things that they do.
So are you guys paying them back?
We're not paying them back. We're requiring them. We're requiring them to do the right thing. We're not paying them back because their mandate they done. Now 3 years then they get. They're not there permanently, and maybe now something them for pay attention to. Because at the end of the day, when the delegates them will put on a day, see na dabaru business on a day, then they pull. You will no longer be able to get into that position again. So I don't know why they don't even think about that. So now
the Baru business, the executive depa na the
nine and depa, in my opinion. Because I have evidence for proof to say that they do. After all the interventions, we will be present. As you know, I did listen to them. But they will tell you one thing and then they tell you another thing. In that NAC meeting, we come to a resolution say, Chief Samsumana give it 3 people. We, the party, will give now 3 people. We will call a press conference and then we will announce say how Samsumana come back to the APC. You know ever happened.
But why you feel say a whole executive go and play the barrel with somebody we don't serve under on a party, so I go say the highest rank in the country, we don't be vice president, because at times they even under the leadership that if the president's not there, they act in incapacity. Why you think say few people at the party under the executive go on for mistreat that kind of person?
I will not give you a definitive answer, but some of the things that I see is either dishonesty, insincerity, fear. All these things come into play. Fear. Maybe it takes the grace of God for let everything we don't happen to Chief Samsumana inside the APC. For let anybody comfortable say, oh, this man, because of that, this man they come for kind of revenge. This man don't forgive one a long time ago. The one then win are the key people that wait him up before for prosecute and falsely. Now all they sit on a table and eat and drink coffee right now. They're coming there. If you not kill them, now we just help them for pull. When your own brother and sister them, now all they sit on a table. If you not kill them, now go kill. Now just help them. So I mean, these are some of the things. Maybe.
So if you say the executive, they look at Chief Samsumana as a threat.
Well, kind of like, because with all of the kind of way they behave, so that's what it look like. You know, like say, okay, this man will come, anyhow we do him, he will win. No, when I go beat another ballot box. I'm not afraid on ourselves so much so that when I just not think say the ballot box now the place where for go beat somebody. When I go beat and day. Simple. Why not do that? Or not just one step on my side. For the sake of the APC. No, you don't sacrifice for the sake of the APC, because if I don't care on a court, if I don't fit in this country, if I don't do all kinds, you not one.
But a court's idea about for Kelengosu.
Idea about, you see, after you don't exhaust the internal redress mechanisms, you see, step by step, with all the disrespect, the feature and everything, for a day like this come where you go team up on the wall and say, I don't do this, so Now then say, like, we're not treat. Like I didn't tell we that day, on the 6th of August. Say, we're not able to cut the case now. So basically, take your matter anywhere. That's why we are at the PPRC. We're not before Richley. So, PPRC, not so the law say. They are there to intervene on political issues within interparty, and mediate and regulate. So we're going there for the mediation, intervention, and regulation.
So how strong Samsumana dey within the APC party now? Because when you left a political party, form a new one, coming back, probably the party membership would have lost trust in that particular individual coming back. So how strong Chief Samsumana dey within the party, and looking at the number of people we, they throw support to how we get executive position within the party?
Like how Mabel been in 98, where the whole world been there and they don't develop that passion for her, because some people were viewing it because she was there. Not because of the program, now because an individual way I get passion for the day. That's what happens even in politics. You didn't aside where you develop friendships within. People like get passion for you, for either how you relate with them, how you treat them, or what you do for them at the time where you're in office. He has that. He has friends in the APC. People that were secretly, because there was a time in this country, if you can't hear Chief Samsumana, the next day, if you're not minister, then they sack you. People endured. People went through a whole lot, marginalization and all of that, but they still stick with them. So this day, even within the APC, with all of the flag bearers, them, I don't think say none day way no don't call it. No, for most of them, they don't visit themselves. All of the intending flag bearer aspirants, for most of them, they either come or meet with them somewhere. So he is a man we cut across, and of course, with the political party in governance, he has friends there too. Then they invite her, they go there, because to them it's a national thing. When you say because I'm not in SABP, if then call me, I no go there. What if you be president tomorrow, you call them?
In all of this, Chief Samsumana been served former president Dr. Anesbai Kroma as in vice. Wetin don't be the response of Dr. Anesbai Kroma in all of this saga will still go on?
Well, last time in audio we leak, President Kroma say he don't whip and come up on politics. Let nobody know come bring politics talk to her.
Apart from that audio,
yes,
like informer boss way like in been day where he pull him, he bring them back because he go announce now on a delegates conference say let they all come back. Waiting don't transpire after all of that, and the way now we see when they head back to court. Waiting they don't see all of this.
Well, I'm not privy to either a private conversation where they ever don't get. I'm sure then they communicate. Only that me don't know the details of whatever communication then they get. Keep in mind, tell you say President Kroma na boss, na brand law, and na in political what they call somebody. So you say the problem between them it be not done. Not to anybody in business. So they may have been having conversations that I'm not aware of. But I'm sure then they communicate. And they assume, say then they communicate, because I'm not certain. So I don't know if any discussion don't ever take place between he and President Kroma along the lines. Keep in mind, when they go to Abuja, before all of this, President Kroma give them instructions. Tell them, say, when una come back, una can try for solve the Dr. Samura Kamara issue with the party, this Tiwari and Chief Samsumana own. At that point, they still continue, so we will not see any resolution. Because Dr. Samura look at him hang now like a time bomb, where they wait for explode. So we have issues that we're dealing with, way greater than waiting with the play out. So constitution, no constitution. Dr. Samura issue, it's still there, lingering. Quite recently, when I see then Kaya and say they don't step on my side as lead negotiator. They don't replace them with Dr. Kefa Amara. So now they compound the problems them from step by step instead of negotiate.
And I may ask you earlier how now they foresee the APC towards the 2028 elections, because if we're in 2025, 2026 would expect say una forget a flag bearer with all of the underlying issues here, waiting for expect 2028.
I don't want to be the carrier of bad news, Mabel. But generally in a political party, if they can't hear they happen. So then they can say Anything APC one kind to governance, now trouble. Now then see how they happen. Well, maybe it is the pattern of the APC for coming to governance. Maybe it would have to be chaotic before they eventually emerge. Maybe. So now that God say, therefore be. But me no more say, any establishment outside confusion can they like them kinds here. It's difficult for them to able stand. I think saying that happened even in 2023. 2018, we see all of the one ultima for flag bearer. When they go select Dr. Samura Kamara, we not be even then at the limelight. Most of them vex. Then go sit down. They not campaign alongside Dr. Samura Kamara. We get challenged that side. 2023, same thing. Back and forth. Problems to no more. At one time, Dr. Samura Kamara said, when I not go there, when I not go vote. At another point, I say, when I not go vote here, you know, so they have thing and they can create problems within the party. So, therefore, don't learn from that. We all for don't learn a lesson from them kind of thing and they don't happen. They say, where elephant miss you. If you see ant hill, balance. Where elephant miss you. You see ant hill, too big like fiber like elephant, balance them. Not take any chance or any risk. But that is what we're doing. We take chances, we take risks. Eventually, what if at the end of the day, we're not able to reconcile? Because now that the above say, at the end of the day, we don't get flag by all man, they come. No. Because he happy in 2018, all man no come.
So you're not going for happen this time.
He happy in 2023, all man no come.
If we not resolve this.
No, so I'm not even talking about the SAM28. Keep in mind, say SAM28 are just a small unit. But people and they across the world, not just alone, way passionate about Chief Samsumana.
If say una get party depend on for win elections.
Yes, we believe say Samsumana get a political base. Unlike other one they already grab up say they want for be flag bearer. He get a political base, which is important in politics. So I will say, yeah, na my base. I able deliver. I will give you 5, 6, 7, 8 seats in parliament from here. And he has the capacity to do that. Why you want to throw the one and they away? If you're serious about winning an election, why do you want to throw that away? Why not find a way to negotiate, to compromise, and say, for the sake of the APC, if you not really care about them, let's move on. Why don't they do that? Why are they dragging their feet?
Sid forgets this justice. Waiting next.
If Chief Samsumana no emerge or win at Supreme Court, if we have to go there, and the court will say you not get case, then the movement disintegrates. Pass if he manifests interest for 2033, then it will be probably some 2033 again.
But it will support anybody where the party in 2026 go get for chose at the end of the day
That,
for be una flag bearer.
that's what he said in the press conference. If you go genuinely beat me, but no,
But if you're not in the tickets, any other person in the tickets will win.
So
it go support him.
I believe so strongly because and that he say if the Supreme Court go say otherwise, say no, you not get case. Obviously, Chief Samsumana is still APC, so he go look at among the one that way left and see who's one way he feels say get the same political vision and ideals way good for the APC and this country. Because this is no longer about the APC alone; it's about Sierra Leone as well. Everything they do so. If you want to rule this country decently, you get to be decent internally. But if internally you still get problems, what hope do you have that the people out there in the southeast way predominantly they vote SAPP will even get confidence say, Lord, try you. So that's another thing.
Alright, Boyama Michael Ture from the SAM28 Movement. Just hold on, let me read messages where the viewers they don't send at the program this morning. The very first message I go take from the YouTube channel. This one from Tamba Dynama Jr. It say, no SAM 2028, APC will continue to cry foul as we, the people of Kono, will vote for SLPP back to power. Liberty, take it from me and mark today's date.
The next one I will take from we Facebook page. It come out from Lamba Pikin. It say Kono go suffer on a wait, go to SLPP and form. Well, this not too clear. Let's just take this other one. Is they say this guy is a number one best communicator for the SAM28 group.
Peter Dauda, they say without Kono votes, the APC will cease to be a national party and become a regional team.
The next one they come out from Israel. They say, Mr. Ture, you keep on saying those who made allegations against Sam, which lead to his explosion, to lies, and have now come forward to say they did tell lies. What is the evidence now?
This one from Mohamed Fofana, I say, when we think about the 2023 election first, make we give the right to Dr. Samura Kamara, they think about 2028.
The next one, they come out from Atos side. We say exactly each time I listen to his defense from SAM28, I believe they have a point. Hence, the party should sit on the table and resolve this issue. He is a good PR with knowledge.
This one from Legendary is say make it take the Kono people na courts.
The next one they come up from Momo. Get by they say to me one of the reasons why Chief Alhaji Sam is doing this is to prevent the next future generation coming.
Sheku Mansare said to hide the truth is foolishness. This Samsumana guy is trying to bring the pauper method into the APC party. And trust me, it can't happen. Continue this style of trying to bulldoze.
The next one they come up from John. They say, my own, I believe this is a waste of time. Let the APC party allow Samsumana to aspire for the flag bearer. I do believe that before you become a flag bearer for APC party, the party will conduct an election and the national delegates have to vote for whosoever the party wants to become the next flag bearer.
Shakuman Sare says Sam is not relevant to the political party. Without him, the party will win any election due to the manifesto and outstanding methods of campaigning.
The next one they say, they come up from Michael now with Facebook. They say if only the SAM28 movement do not succeed in this fight, what will be their next plan?
The final one will take this one from Suleiman Kamara. I say with or without Kono, APC will win.
The last one I will take now Facebook page. They say I wish the SAM28 all the best in this fight to restore democracy within the party.
And this bonus one from Suleiman is say, where was he in 2023 elections? Selfishness. The party made Samsumana. He didn't do anything for the party. So make this guy not come talk like the party need him. Now he need the party. And from the message, and they will come over to Brian Michael Ture as to wrap up this edition of the program for response to the one where they ask questions.
Thank you very much. I thank the one who sent texted to the hassle. Somebody say no SAM28. APC no more, okay? That in a personal opinion. Say, Kono go suffer now without Samsumana's personal opinion, but it has to be looked at very keenly. Somebody say I'm number one best commentator. Thank you. The other one say APC will cease to be a national party if they not do the right thing for allow Chief Samsumana. It's another opinion. People look at. Other people say, what's the evidence of the one they want to say they lie? Well, the evidence is that they can enact meeting, not to inside darkness, not to inside room, or na they want green team up day. Na enact meeting, we all Monday, na they come and say, na lie will be lie against this man. So that's the evidence, sir. And that enact meeting, they get minutes and then they. So the other one say, the other one say believes he will get a strong point as a SAM28 and will provide good PR around the subject. Thank you. The other one say Samsumana the type of bring the power per method in the APC. No, because if you na power per method for the bulldoze, but you go step by step with all of the interventions, which you don't do them, take to the last. So that is not called power per method. That's called being consistent, being prudent, being disciplined in your handling of anything. So the other time say this na waste of time. Let the APC allow Chief Samsumana for contest. I cannot agree more. The other one says Samsumana not relevant. Without him, the party will win. Na Kono. Well, I think we say that the last time we say Kono no important reach Bonkolenken. We also say we can win. The APC can win without the Southeast. I think we'll make them comment and by the end of the day we'll see what happen as well. So then they will left and give the electorate them. And other one say if the SAM28 fail, waiting will be next. I don't explain that now. If the Supreme Court go say if we reach there, they say we'll not get case, we are APC. We toe the line and support the APC. The other one say without Kono, APC go still win. I think we don't say that the last time, but we don't see what happen. Then the other one say, whose side Samsumana been there in 2023? And the party now make not to make the party. If that person they read the history of political parties and the history of the APC, you know say in 2007, the APC registered at the political parties PPRC with 4 million loans as cash at hand. The PMDC at that time, when a brand new party, they registered with 59 million loans. I'm not going to talk about the SLPP at the time, when at the party in governance, we registered with billions of loans. So that tells you the APC was broke at the time. Would that then sustain them? Chief Samsumana was one of those. They will deny it now, but that is the truth. So left-handed. So if you say, who's I been there in 2023, I think important. After the convention, Dr. Samura Kamara, in his wisdom, he lead a team. Lasana Dumbuya been there among the team. Alaji Mikalu Masai been there around the team. The campaign manager Kombo been there around the team. Lawyer Frank Tabo been there among the team. Mr. Kuruma and President Kuruma in small brother been there among the team and several other people. Foka asked Chief Samsumana say, we want for go Kono, but now you we want to let him before we waiting. Will make that happen. I did it at the table. That Lord and Chief Samsumana in place. And Chief Samsumana said, congratulations, Dr. Samura, for you being elected as a flag bearer. He said, me happy for go with the APC any side, not to just Kono. Already? He said, but what legs the way will go team up with na Kono to me people and for go tell and say, I don't count APC and I can't support APC. When me status na the APC, the letter owner for send me or regularize my status is still the hanging. Usa will go to my body and not go say, you know, be APC it. He says, so when I do the right thing, now Dr. Samara say, National Secretary General, now this is not the problem, what's not the thing? A letter, paper been in at the table and pen, now he push him. I watch this man, he push the paper and pen, say, Sam, write what you want for seeing that letter day. Now Chief say, no, he said, the National Secretary General, look and sit down now. They know the letter will be them, write me in 2020, the statement letter. This time, all you probably need to do after the National Delegates Conference is, congratulations, welcome back to the APC. You don't even need that letter, a long letter. The man might be not get a letter. They don't go confirm that letter there in the 2023 National Delegates Conference. He's a member from 2020. Congratulations, welcome back to the APC. Now they give you 48 hours, and 48 hours times, Sam, consider it done. That 48 hours, they are things say, Tena is not done it. Because the letter Tena will not see, and Matthew will not see. How would you expect that person to just wake up? Not mortal man they deal with.
You think say all of this is being deliberate on the path of the executive?
Of course, that's why I tell you, I say honesty, sincerity, dishonesty, all that kind of thing, and they play into all of this. Because later on we'll find out say, na film them go act. And that visit, na film them go act. Everything that happened there on that day was like film acting. Na drama. They were not sincere about it. They're not be ready for let it happen. So they want for blame. The one way you offend, you blame and say, you know, campaign with the APC. Where the one day way they inside the APC when they get position them. Now almost they wear red shirt and go inside for go campaign. Now they almost who know them all. They are the very leaders them. They not step their foot out of the whole thing. All man sit down in holding grudge against Dr. Samura Kamara for one reason or the other. Then una go sacrifice and like a sacrificial lamb, una go through where.
So as to the wrap up, ahead of the 2028 elections, from the SAM28 movement, whose message una get for the executive of the APC, una believe say, gets a big issue in all of this where they happen, na then are the problem?
The message is, if they love the APC, if they're sincere, honest, and truthful about the APC coming back into governance in 2028, let them do the needful. The needful.
Which is?
Sometimes you do things them not to waiting make you comfortable, but for the bigger picture, the broader good. If we don't say this thing will be a problem for we, no wait, go to where you get for tote and a white you get. You wait until you go where inside poto. You just don't dirty that white because eventually you get for tote that good today. So till you know say get for affect you, don't let it fester. Handle it when you should. Now make the lawyer been telling say expediency important. After you don't discover, say I have to do something, do it when it is supposed to be done. They're not one. So may they appeal to them in the name of God, in the name of sanity in the APC, in the name of fair play, in the name of providing the kind of governance way this country need to the people. Let them do the needful and the right thing for time for resolve this matter before you go now anybody in Supreme Court, because it not go send good message. It go even kill the moral and the spirit of most party supporters them. And we just say they were left the outside and day. And eventually, I don't give edge to the SLPP for win back, probably easily, probably more easier than even 2023 if they don't be careful. They have to pay attention to some of these things. That's my message to them.
All right, many thanks to you joining at the program this morning. In name na Brahma Michael Ture, the Chief of Staff na the SAM28 Movement. According to Ram, if they reach the Supreme Court, so they get plan for go, if they're not able to get what they want from the PPRC, if the Supreme Court rule at the end of the day say Samsumana not get a case, it say as a team they go ready for dissolve the movement and be member back na the APC, sorry, as then they una go dissolve the movement and continue with on a membership na the APC as well. Yes. Well, now this edition of the Breakfast Show go left for now. We go continue for bringing our updates as and when necessary, and they follow closely this particular matter because plenty people believe say this na an issue we go be challenging one for the APC ahead of the 2028 elections. We go for the bringing our updates as we get some. Now this edition of the Breakfast Show go left for now. Plenty thank you to the production team and Musa Saukuruma. We're gonna see we live now all the channels and Musa na watch with this morning. Until we meet again, Belkabadi say good day and goodbye.
And Mina Alhassan Kuma continue for Watch Liberty Television as we get plenty content will drop throughout the day now with different channels. Stay blessed and get yourself a comfortable day.